If you'd like to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube or follow us here on Instagram. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMtrading. Today is November 25th, 2019, and today is Monday morning, so no major economic events scheduled for today. But as the week moves along, we'll have tomorrow actually consumer confidence number coming out of the United States. That's an important number. This Thursday, however, is a national holiday in the United States. It's called Thanksgiving. Markets will be closed. Some of the future markets will be affected as well. Forex symbols will be still trading. Okay, so you do want to know that already. As we go into this holiday week, I do expect a little bit lighter volume. However, looking at the markets, we're going to start out with the currencies, and we see the euro and the GBP bounce off session lows after selling off last week. We're going to take a look at that. And then the Dow Jones gaps up this morning to 27,900-ish level. Incidentally, okay, the day after Thanksgiving, which is this Friday, historically is a rally kind of day. Okay, so just be aware of that if you are or will be deciding to trade the U.S. markets then. Now, looking at the commodities, gold pretty much sells off while oil remains unchanged. Okay, gold getting closer to its session lows and then testing that 1450-ish level. Now, looking at the stocks, we have a mixed bag. JP Morgan remains strong, while the tech stocks retrace and sell off and show some weakness. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, maybe that has to do with some of the tech stocks. I'm not sure, but Bitcoin continues to slide below that support level. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're jumping here into the Euro USD at a 4-hour chart. You can see that we tested our low of 110-ish level right there, and we're finally bouncing off of it just mildly, okay? But still a bounce, okay? So if I do expect maybe a stronger bounce, maybe we'll rally to this 110.60-ish level, okay, as the week continues, as we've really much been trading below this both actually moving averages this entire session. Okay, so with that said, that's what I'd look for going into today's session, going into tomorrow, if that actually creates that we will continue bouncing there. Now, looking at the GBP USD, same story. We're at the bottom of this area. Now, there's a minor support level right here. Okay, there is a major support level at 127.60-ish level, but right here we do have a minor support level, and that's exactly what we bounced off of. That was our previous moving averages as that support level was met, and we did bounce off of it before. Now we are bouncing off of it right now, but I would like to see a rally getting closer to this moving average. But you could see that the euro versus the dollar is much weaker than the GBP versus the dollar, just by the fact that it's trading so far from the moving average. If we look at the euro, you see the difference of how far we're off of our moving average. Okay, so with that said, I expect the GBP to actually bounce harder than I would the euro. Now, jumping into the commodities, we're going to take a look at gold right here. It's trading at 1458. Now, it is only 10 points away from its 1448 low. Okay, with that said, okay, if the Dow Jones continues to rally this week, I do expect that to be tested as we center and close up that week. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, we are gapping up this morning. Now, historically speaking, okay, I'm not a prophet, but historically speaking, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, we generally rally. Now, we hit a high of 28,100-ish level, and we're only about 300 points off of that, okay, 200 points, excuse me, off of that. So, with that said, conceivably, we could really fill this gap. If this consumer confidence number comes out very positive tomorrow, this may actually be met going into this week and then going into the end of the year with an end of the year rally. Okay, so keep that in mind as we enter today's trading. Now, looking at JP Morgan, you see that we're still strong. We did not retrace, almost nothing, okay, to 130.77 from our high of 131. Same thing if we look at Bank of America, still on its highs. When we look at the tech stocks, however, we do see that they retraced a little bit. Now, Google retracing from 1330.24-ish level to 1289. Now, remember, the tech stocks trade much more aggressively, and they're much more resilient. So even though they look weaker, they may be just taking them lower in order to take them higher. Okay, I am very bullish at the market, as you guys already know. So with that said, going into this week, I would be more inclined to actually buying it than selling it, but still, you got to keep an eye on the downside, especially if we, break such a level like right here, okay? Looking at Google right now, this was previous resistance right there, okay? Now this is subsequent support right here, okay? So if we do breach it, then we may retrace, okay? That could still be the case, but I am still, like I said, more leaning towards the bullish side than the bearish side. Now, lastly, jumping into Bitcoin, you see that we're really selling off here quite sharply, okay? Looking at a daily chart, we broke this low of 7,000-ish level, 7,400-ish level right there. That was our previous low. That was previous support several times, and we did break that. So breaching that is very important, which means we're going to get closer to this 6,000-ish area much sooner than later, okay? So I would continue to see some sort of a sell-off here, okay, in case we don't get that bounce. Our next support level is 6,000, so that actually may frustrate and actually will close that sell into today's session. So keep that in mind. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.